My name is Pastor Red SONZA. I pastored a small church in the Philippines before I moved to San Francisco, California, some 20 years ago. And I'm here to tell you about my story and how God saved me from hemorrhagic stroke. It was around 6 in the evening when my family rushed me to the emergency room because of the severe headache, unbearable headache. So upon learning that some blood vessels ruptured on my brain, I was transferred to an hospital where they believe they have all the state-of-the-art instrument and the best neurosurgeons. So while we were on our way, my wife called the MCF, the Macabebe Christian Fellowship Brothers and Sisters, my church in the Philippines, the Glad Tidings Church, my home church here in San Francisco, and all the pastors in the world whom she knew to pray for me. I can hear prayers in the air, and I believe those prayers reach the throne of God. There was a time I was in the surgery room that I cannot breathe. I'm trying to grasp my breath, but still nothing happened. Till I remember the promise of the Lord in Acts chapter 2 verse 21. It says, "Everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved." I believe there is power. There is healing in the name of Jesus. So when I call on Jesus, I felt the energy entered my body until I fell asleep. It was a very quiet, a very calm overnight for me. And it's still clear in my mind while I was lying in the surgery room. I felt the presence of the Lord. He is calling me for a bigger ministry and told me to plant 100 churches around Pampanga. My promise in the Philippines from 2019 to 2039. And I complained to him, that's a big task. But he replied by saying, "My grace is sufficient for you." I believe that my life was spared from the deadly stroke that killed my father, 2 brothers, my sister, because he has a bigger mission for me to accomplish in the Philippines. I was tired of hearing from my doctors on the 2nd and 3rd day in the ICU that stroke, high blood pressure, it runs in my family line. They call it hereditary. And I complained again to the Lord while I was staring my grandson, who was sleeping on my side on my hospital bed. I told the Lord, it is unfair for Daniel because of what we call generational curse. He will also suffer the same as mine. So to tell you, brothers and sisters, the Lord pointed me again to the cross where Jesus broke the curse of sin and death. And I believe there is no more member in my family that would be the next victim of stroke. Because of that moment, God cut off that curse in my family line. No more it runs in the family. No more curse. No more generational curse. Because Jesus broke that curse some 2,000 years ago. Just believe it and make a step of faith.